Gina Haspel will go before the Senate Intelligence Committee tomorrow for her confirmation hearing to be the next CIA director. Haspel almost withdrew last week, according to the Washington Post, rather than face senators' questions about her time running a CIA black site in Thailand in 2002, and torture that may have happened there on her watch. In the months after 9/11, the CIA flew detainees to those sites, often in countries where torture was commonplace, through a process called extraordinary rendition. The federal government has done its best to keep the details of that program a secret. But two regular citizens in North Carolina think they've found some answers in their own backyard.
When you guys do something like go into an airport trying to get answers, is there a plan, or is it a little haphazard sometimes? You just go see what happens.
It's haphazard.
Christina Cowger and Allison Kaysen are not professional investigators. One's a plant researcher, the other a realtor. For the past decade, they've been on a mission to expose the secrets of the CIA's post-9/11 torture program. Or at least, this very local piece of it.
You have an appointment?
Not yet, but we'd like to make one.
He is in Raleigh right now. So there's really nobody here that can talk to you.
Nobody else could
No?
speak to us?
No, he's the spokesperson, so you need to talk to him about that.
They call their visits to Johnston County Regional Airport part of their torture taxi tour.
Helen, you've been here a long time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, would you like to make a statement about what's going down
No.
at the south end of the airport?
No.
Their real focus is not the airport and its staff, none of whom have been implicated in any wrongdoing, but a company that's based there, Aero Contractors.
So I guess if I show you what means the most to me, these photos of people who were rendered by Aero Contractors.
Allison Kaysen first heard about some funny business involving Aero during casual chit-chat at a Boy Scout campout. In 2005, the New York Times reported more details, that the company was a CIA front, intimately involved in the extraordinary rendition program. Aero didn't respond to a call from Vice News. The CIA declined to comment. But there's reason to think they're onto something. Investigators have long tracked the tail numbers of planes involved in the rendition program. Last fall, one of them told a citizens' commission the women are part of that 80% of those flights between September 2001 and March 2004 were operated by Aero. Why are you so focused on this airport?
Because the rendition flights begin here and end here, and it's in my backyard. I can't say that I would feel the same if it were in Missouri. I know the people involved. I know their social standing in the community. And I know that rendition and torture are wrong. As a person of faith, I have to stand up.
One of the things I find so interesting is, at this point, more than 15 years after this program started, you guys are still asking for an investigation.
Right, crazy, isn't it?
Like, there are basic facts you don't know.
Right. But we feel like we have enough information to warrant an investigation.
What are you trying to get? You're going to the Johnston
County commissioners tonight.
What are you trying to achieve there?
We would like for them to adopt a policy that won't allow rendition flights out of their airport. We've asked them that before. We'd like them to take the information we've given them and ask for an investigation of Aero Contractors, and ultimately to revoke the lease of Aero Contractors and not allow our state-funded airports to be used to facilitate the RDI program.
And we gave you some requests for action, but really what we're asking for tonight is a formal response to those requests.
Did we have a secret prison here? Did these commissioners hide one single person from that had been that special rendition?
We've never suggested that, have we?
So all you're suggesting is that Aero's the CIA operative. I don't know that. And you can come to local government and we give you an audience. You don't go, why aren't you picketing at the White House, the congressional offices, the Senate, the North Carolina legislature, the governors, the U.S. Attorney General.
We're North Carolinians, just like you. So we have a responsibility here in this state.
I hope you do, and I appreciate your passion, but you sit here and you can get this audience in front of us because you can't get it with the governor. So you're putting it on local government, and it does tire us. Anyone else?
So what is your response to our request?
Well, I read the evidence, and we've been doing this for years, 15 years, and I'm not seeing any new evidence.
It's gonna go on.
I have a motion to adjourn. A second. Further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
He's actually in my jurisdiction.
You're upset.
I am.
Why?
I live here. These guys are elected by the citizens of Johnston County, and they continue to ignore this issue.
They have a right to disagree with you.
They do. They also have an obligation to the people of Johnston County and North Carolina to step up to the plate.
Do you think you're at a dead end?
If we are, we're going to plow through it, right? That's what we have to do. We'll just keep coming back.